Hello all, Seriously's here, back for some more of the Planet Crafter. We're on Aqualis. We've got stuff going on. Did I order stuff and things? I think I did. Did it come back in? Did I already put it away? Yeah, looks like I did. Excellent. Let's go grab a couple things then. What do we get? We want one of those and one of those. Then we want, oh, look at that right there. Bada bing, bada boom. That will help us put in our screen for the system. I kept forgetting to get this. Ooh, dramatic music. Alright. Not that we specifically need this, but I do like seeing the screen. We've got one more planet to go to here and finish off. And we have this planet to finish off unlocking stuff here. We might get the T2 fish farm today. I think what we're going to try to start with today is maybe, oh, by the way, right after the last episode ended, while I waited for those rockets to come in, another island came up, and it's this one over here. So, I was thinking we would set up maybe a robot or two today to start gathering stuff and things here, like bioplastic. Like, if we wanted, we could set up drones, gather bioplastic from the robots, which are sort of like ore extractors, but for organic stuff. And I mean, we can pick up sulfur with it directly, so we can already harvest sulfur here, like an ore extractor. We can get silicon from this by recycling the bioplastic and mushrooms and water. We can get phosphorus up here. It's hard to see, but there's a green circle. We can get silkworms right there, common larva over here, more phosphorus down here on these islands, rare larva there, uncommon where we got our loot last time. Was that where we were? Or were we on? Must have been. Musta. Okay, so what do those robots cost? There it is. Oof. Oof. Did I call in green? Yes, I did. Is it? I just looked at it. Let's pin it. It's only 2, but we would need 9 osmium. What do I need? Food? Alright. And I don't have that. Oh, good. Well, not 9. That's 8. Well, that's not useful. Should grab this so we know what we've got going on. Nothing's organized. I know. We also need super alloy rods for these. So we can do one robot. I think we should call in some resources. I'm very tempted to head back to Prime and set up super alloy rod shipments to this planet. That would also let us grab resources. My only question is, do I have a rocket to get back on Prime? I might be short on things like energy fuses. Alright, well, we need some water. Can we call in everything we need, and is that going to be the solution? Yeah, we'll just call in. These things are pretty fast now, I guess. Okay. So, whoops. We'll call in 15 of those and 10 of those on this guy from Prime. Launch. 267 seconds, and here I've gone into here and I've disabled the automatic launch. I don't know why it launches when you empty it. That's a bit odd, I think. Alright, anything else we need here? No, that'll get us the main stuff we need, including basic resources by recycling the super alloy down to its base components if we need to. If we're short on iron or something like that. We have a rover. It's on us. You know what we should probably do is actually work on production. Like we've got good stuff going on here. Let's look at our power screen. It'll tell us exactly what we've got. We have only 2 T3 tree spreaders. Maybe that's what we should order, the stuff to build more of those. 2 drills, 2 heaters. Yeah. So we can't, yeah, ordering stuff is gonna take forever. All right. It really is. So, oh, by the way, I built another animal spreader rocket. We'll launch that in a second and check our animals. Number two. So I would like to double check what we have before I order a bunch of stuff I already got. No, I don't have, I've got a little bit of iridium, but no rods at all. Okay, so we want, oof, I only have 11. I'll get 9, that's enough for 3 heaters. Actually, if I grab all 11, we could probably make 1 rod with the iridium we have. That'll get us 4 heaters. Good. We'll need a bunch of this as well, even though we just ordered a bunch of this. That's potentially for resources. So get a couple of those. And the other resource we need for this is titanium, which we could just pick up off the ground here or convert from super alloy. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that much, so maybe we should order some. I mean, we've got tons. Yeah. Launch. The sooner we launch it, the sooner it's back, so that's for our heaters. We can't put more drills in with that, sadly. And we didn't order any T3 tree spreaders. Alright, well, smart. Ooh, you know. Do I have a rocket? I don't. I don't have any rockets, regular or T2. Because if we did, we could build another launch platform and get lots of resources fast. Okay, anyway, animals, 1.8 million. Let's get another 1700% on that and be disappointed with the result. No, 2 point, that's a million bonus. We, you know, increased it by almost like 33% there, basically. No, not quite, but a lot. By a lot. Okay, I guess then we are going exploring. We've got a few minutes to wait on resources coming back. Alright, in that case, I want to sort of get rid of the boringest island chains first. So we're going to head over to those ones on the map. It's these guys here, the circles. They're here to start. They didn't rise up out of the ocean. This one is also here to start, I think. It didn't rise up out of the ocean. So we'll go to that one. You know what? Let's go to that one first, and then we'll go to the dots. They're at least interesting. So we need to go south. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And I did just see a bunch of titanium on the ground. So we didn't need to order the titanium. We could have got more useful stuff, but whatever. You know, like rockets, maybe? Next order. T2 rockets and T3 tree spreaders. That's what we'll get. I don't know that I've ever noticed. Maybe it's just because we're on a planet that's not progressing at a normal pace, but I don't think I've ever seen the oxygen at -1 per second. Isn't it always at like less than that? No, maybe it starts at 2? I can't remember now. Look, titanium right there. Uncommon larva. No clamshells here, huh? very pretty, but I'm looking for loot. Give me stuff and things. There's some loot. Just in case. If it's really, really disappointing, maybe we'll try save scumming once. That's pretty disappointing. Slightly better. Ooh, that's practical because I didn't order a lot of those, and we might even need that to make that rod because I didn't count how many of those we have. That aluminum is actually pretty rare. We don't have any here, or any way to get it. So that's nice to see, I suppose. I'm actually hoping for more frog eggs or the unique fish egg here, but I think we'll have to fish for the, well, not fish, you know what I mean. Ooh, pulsar mark. Water life collector to get the fish eggs. And I could have sworn it was supposed to show us where to put those on the map so that we could find those fish eggs, but I just checked. The T2 map information rocket is not showing us those. Ooh, hello, right on the water line, you guys. Good stuff. Species 4. Neat. Which one's that? We'll find out. Oh yeah, since it is letting us do frogs, it should be letting us do actual animals, so we could get that going here too for progress, which might be a good idea. Because animals are significantly better than even frogs. Ooh, look at all the clams down here. We'll do another one. Yep. Ah! Something really good. Okay, well, no rocket engines. I sort of don't expect there to be rocket engines inside clamshells, but you never know. Come on, let me in. And we'll just drive home. It's sort of fun. Does the ground ever, yeah, give out from us? Yes, it does. Bing! Bong! And straight back up again. Full somersault? No. And I don't think we're even facing the right way now. So we're just going to pick you up. Make a break for the surface, and it's night, of course. Thank you, game. Oh, it's just a storm. We had to swim up here anyway. Oh, hello. Did we ever grab this? We sure didn't. How did we not see that one when we went all the way around? Do they appear over time? Something to keep an eye out for, I suppose. Ooh, our shuttles are back. Excellent. We can place order number 2 and 3 and 4. No, just 3 and 4. Okay. Before we go too far with anything, you know what we really got to do? Is get some drones going here. That would help a lot. So those cost stuff we don't have and we're going to need to order. It's going to go top of the list. Yeah, I think we have enough circuit boards here. Yes. And we definitely have the rods. We just need the fusion energy cell. Okay. Put that on the list. What else did we say we wanted? It's pretty important. Darn. Oh, the explosive powder. Forgot about that. Well, we didn't have room for it except that we ordered titanium because we're stupid. What we don't have a lot of is regular super alloy. We have exactly enough to build one more dump chest. And I think I taught Putty Tat here. We can do 2 of these. And I'm going to drop off 1 of these and 1 of these for the moment, just to get us resources from them. Actually, 2 of those. We're going to break stuff down into basic components too, I bet. Plus more aluminum. Alright, that should be enough for 2 more heaters. The sooner we get these in, the sooner they add to our progression. Oh, drat. Well, the good news is we have... Oh, does this... Let me guess, that does not work. Wow, power. Okay, so we need the super alloy. Because we can't build more power. We do have pulsar quartz, but we don't have 4 super alloy. We get 9 from that, right? No, 8. That's perfect. We can do 2 more powers. Okay. There we are. Tick tock, tick tock. Don't need that for anything in specific yet, although we could build more drills too with what we ordered. Good, good, good. Alright. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yeah, we only have 1 power here. Everything is from fuses. That's crazy. That's not the way to do things. Alright, now we can do these. There's lots of them. Ooh, we really glitched that one in. Fun. 2 of those. I know. We didn't order stuff. I know. Right, we need... Oh, I don't need any of that. I've got an autocrafter. There we go. We can do 2 more heaters and 1 drill. And that's all of our stuff that we just ordered gone already. You know what? Fine. Oh, we can't do the heaters because of that. That's cool. Good. Didn't want to waste all these resources. Boom, boom, boom. We will do the drill. If we could finagle this in somewhere, that will be in range. Yeah, we can get around that. That's fine. That is fine. This... Right, if we want an order of selenium, I think eventually we'll change this to super alloy rods and call those in from Prime where they're being made. In the meantime, let's call in from Prime. Six of those. 6 of those. You know what? I hear it. I hear it. It looks like it's just regular meteors. Okay. The other thing I want is fusion energy cells. Where are those? Rocket, you'd think they'd be near those. I have like an entire container of fusion energy cells on Prime. There they are. 40. Well, not an entire. It's a good amount. And anything else special I think we should grab? I think I already grabbed one of each of the phytoplanktons for stuff we may want to make. We could do something like production fuses. That's an interesting idea. Oh, something that we don't have here yet? That's an idea. No, we don't have a trade space rocket. Okay. Let's order in some circuit boards then with the rest. We have uranium, superalloy. We're ordering rocket engines. All right, circuit boards. You know, I've got an idea. Circuit boards, right here. Circuit boards and explosive powder. Bam. Launch. Now that is not getting us any tree spreaders. So that should be good there. Tree bark, zeolite, tier 2 bacteria. Bacteria is not with the mutagens. I might order in some of these, and we'll recycle if we want even more of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We've got 6 slots left, so let's do the zeolite, I guess. Bacteria, we're going to have to maybe break down from mutagens and stuff. Or we could just do 3 and 3. It's probably a better idea. There we go. Because we don't even have any trees to plant. And that's sort of what I want to go fix by exploring today. Yeah, I guess we need a food too. And an oxygen. Where did I put that thing? Where, oh where did our rover go? There it is. Okay, we got food. We don't have to bring water. We have water everywhere we go. So now let's head over to those round islands, and then I think we'll go over there. That's where I found a palm tree last time, or was it on the round islands? Let's find out. Again, we could try saves coming to get trees if we want palm trees. Eventually we'll be able to make them, but the sooner we get them, the better, because we can use them for progress instead of getting them after we've unlocked everything and using them for aesthetics. Glistening Clamshell Island. We got to get over there eventually, but it's like the most recent one, so we're gonna wait on that. I'll take genetic traits. There's some free zeolite. We have been getting some from clams, and there's a zeolite island here where you can't harvest it, I don't think. What's the right button? M is the right button. Yeah, this is this or this, one of these areas is like covered in zeolite crystals, but you can't harvest it with the robots. It's not organic. That's it, huh? Bit of a disappointing first round island. Alright, number 2. One clamshell on the whole island. It's got algae in it, of course. Lots of grass here. Look at all the grass on this island. That's interesting. Ooh, we can make the new Acuzzi eggs. Some crystals, that's good. Is that a biomass unlock? We should check our screens when we get home and see where that unlocked from. Tree! Well, I guess a squash is sort of a tree in a way. It's a plant at least. It's a growing thing. But I want a very tall palm tree. No, that's a mushroom. That's like the opposite of a very tall tree. Ooh, the Atabu fish eggs, okay. There we go, so we got the unique egg from here at least. There we go. Couldn't target that one for some reason. So there's some islands there too, but there's a couple more round ones. We'll finish the round ones and we'll head back to those guys. Nothing. Never anything on the peaks of these. Ooh, sneaky. Looks like we're thirsty. Do need to check all the way around because they can be hiding right in the sand. There's one there. Species 3, nice. We're gonna have a whole collection of animals here. Ooh. Yeah, I could delete them, then we would know that we've been to them or not. I know. But they look cool, and you can't put them back. If they give us the recipe to build clamshells, I'll delete every clamshell on the map. Okay? How's that? I am not deleting clamshells for one super alloy and one phosphorus. That's... Hey, there we go. Pamelia. Excelente. Finally, a big palm tree. And our shuttle should already be back, so we can head back home and put them in. You know, we sent up that animal rocket, but you know what we haven't sent up is regular rockets. When those ships get in, we should maybe use our regular rocket engines to send up like an oxygen T1 rocket, because there is no oxygen T2 rocket. Because you don't need one, because the plants themselves give the multiplier there. Nothing? No clams on the whole island? Ooh, a whole bunch. We are full. We might need... Okay, good. I did bring the rover. I need that for oxygen anyway. And I was going to say, we might need to eat some of this food we found. Oh, jeez. Oh, I did not expect that. Okay, let's see if we can get back up here in the rover. I thought that would be much more flat. Almost? No. That's fun though. What about right here in the middle? Yeah, just don't gun it all the way. There we go. So, looks like it's not easy to drive between these. Let's try though. Let's try again. Whee! Bonk. Okay, we at least got the middle here. Let me up. Ooh, hey, a satellite. Is this the satellite they added so that you don't get stuck here? Let's see if it's got super fancy stuff in it. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. I am going to hit that. I'm going to hit that. And take those and those. So this has an extraction platform and a rocket in it. Cool. While we're here, I should probably check for clams. That's why I came to this island. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you know, good stuff though. We do need these for the tree spreaders. Do we want to try driving home? I really don't. We'll come back. Right. Can I eat one of these yet? No. I can drop it on the ground. Like I said, we'll be back. Just gotta point ourselves at those giant trees in the background. Get out of there. See, it's a lot easier to unpin those than it ever used to be when they first came out with the pinning chips. But it's still a bit annoying. I wish there was just a hotkey that would clear all your pins. Because if you pin something, you can even hit F2 to get rid of your HUD. And you've got the pin there still. It's preposterous. But at least you don't have to scroll back to the item in the menu to get rid of it. There was something else we needed to build a tree spreader that we didn't order. Super alloy. I picked up some. Okay, can I just build one already? Oh, close. We need the tree bark in T2. Okay. Boom. Let's grab the palm tree. That. I mean, we ordered zeolite, but bacteria, we got one of those as well. Oof, perfect fit. I'm pretty sure we don't need explosives for anything in specific, so we're just going to dump all of those in there. Go set up our palm trees. It's our first palm trees. Is this getting multiplied? 1500% bonus. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's the middle line, last bit of it. Plants, that many grams per second, 1500%. The oxygen is being boosted 2800%. So that's from the plant. 1300 plus the 1500. Yep, that math checks out. And plants was pretty paltry before, but we're really using them for the oxygen anyway, which is sort of slacking compared to heat, although so is pressure. Okay. You. Whoops. So I brought those specifically for something specific. Drones. So let's get those underway. Don't want to lose that. Oh yeah, we're gonna need rocket engines for drones. Darn, we need to order rocket engines. There they are. And an osmium rod. Sounds good. We also need explosivos. We can make these in the automated autocrafter. That's how you call those. Okay. We wanted one of these. Yeah, let's pin it so we don't forget it. We wanted one of these. Let's pin it. We need 5 circuit boards. Oof. There's 4. And we got more breaking apart. Okay. 1, 2. We got the rockets. 1, 2. One of those. There we go. So anywhere attached to these should be in range for our trade fuses. Let's see where we can attach it. Yeah, that works. What about here, though? I sort of like that. Yeah. Some stairs going right to the water for a drink. Okay, so we've got lots of Terra tokens still. So what do we want to order? Try to get those plants actually working for us. I mean, we may as well order these. 16, 19. We don't have very many more slots here. Anything else specific we want? No, not really. You know, if we're going to be doing animals, wheat is a pretty good food. Alright, and that is going to take... Hey! Oh, you know what? Because we just built it. Bit of an annoying bug. It'll get fixed. I'm sure it's on the list. There's a whole bunch of patches already on the experimental that I am not on. Yeah, that's better. Alright, the other thing we wanted was one of those. Can we fit you in there? Yes. Nice. That's great. I'm liking our launch platform here. We might build it out more with some actual grids, just to even it out. We could put ramps over here or more depots along this edge. That's probably a better idea. Not that we need that many depots at all, but it would look cool. All right. Oh, yeah, something I said we wanted. Oxygen rockets. What do those cost us? Forgot to look before we ordered stuff last time. Seed spreader, oxygen multiplier, 1,000. Let's pin it. And go look at how many mutagens we have here, because we can send up those right away if we've got several of those. Or can make them none. None. 2. None. Alright, well, 2 is better than none. Tree bark. I saw those. I saw those. There we go. So, oxygen is at 700,000 ppqs. That's better, 14 million ppms. Oh, no, ppqs, but we're into the ppms now at top. Excellent, and it's actually moving again. Good stuff. You know, we could do similar stuff for... Did we actually launch? Yeah, we launched that. We did order some heat fuses. I wish we could see... Whoops, it's this one here. We can see how long it's going to take, but I wish we could see our list of what we ordered specifically. Because we could send up some T2 rockets for heat and pressure. And I think that's a very grand idea. And insects. Oh ho ho. Before we go any further though, let's do the important one so we know what we have and have not sent up yet. Get rid of you. I don't think I've... Maybe. Let's check. Yes, I do. And we want aluminum. Where are you? Microchip comes 2 aluminum, silicon, magnesium. Perfect. We needed an osmium. And super alloy? Silicon. So here we have sent 3 animal spreader rockets, 1 regular heat, and 2 oxygen. That's it. Okay, that's good to know. So let's pin some recipes up here and see what we can do. Boom, boom, boom. T2 plant rocket. This is a much bigger mover of biomass than plants, so yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know that we want to do the other one anyway. We've got our rocket engines. We're going to need lots of crystals. Let's do some organizing here, maybe. Don't need that many. Can do 1 rocket of each, I think. Without having to order anything in besides what we already ordered from. I hope we got pressure multipliers. I don't think we did. Darn. We would also need a lot of selenium. Then we could do that probably. Yeah, I don't have any selenium here. We'll have to order it. So we don't have time to get that done today because the rocket will take longer. But we can send up our first insect T2 today. So we'll do that. Let's order the selenium. You're not back yet? You change planet to Selenia. Go up top. Uranium. Selenium. We've got 50. Let's order a full crate. It'll fill back up again probably. We're producing it. And how long on you? 90 seconds? Okay, let's launch our tier 2 insect spreader. Alright. Insects. So we're at 2 million animals and 1.1 million insects. Launching these things before they're even fully formed. 58 million? That was huge. Huge. We already, I mean, I know it's 5,000% versus 1750% per rocket, but we sent up 3 animal rockets, right? Wow. Okay. Oh, we're done for today. Fine. Fine. You're sort of in the way, so I'm going to get rid of you. We're waiting on that one. I just want to make sure that I got pressure fuses or not. We'll go a whole minute overtime to wait. How about that? It won't get us the launches though, because we need to wait for this guy to come back. So, in the meantime, ooh. Yeah, I think what I would like to order from Prime is more stuff for making drones. We need explosives. We need circuit boards, explosives, and rocket engines. How many rocket engines do we have to take? There they are. Oh, lots. Yeah, okay. So we'll launch that. We'll get some drones going next time. And let me check something out here. What kind of fuses do we have available to just grab? We have 2 oxygen, 2 plants. Energy, we've got 1, don't need that there. We're going to leave that there, that's a good rocket. No, yeah, 1 rocket, that's fine. We've got 2 trade rocket fuses, production. We don't have any heat or pressure to take. Alright, I'm not gonna order these. We'll leave them there. We can buy these. There we go. Ooh, I'm drowning. Not drowning. Dehydrating. Come on, you gotta be here. We said 60 seconds. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Alright, while we're waiting those 8 seconds, let's go see how our palm trees are doing. They are gorgeous. I like that they have palms all the way down. I think some palm trees in real life are like that. But they look great. All right. Did we order the right fuses for rockets next time? Yes or no? Yes. Good. Awesome. And we got lots of those as well. Okay, so I'm going to get some organized inventory going on, I hope, and we'll meet back here next time to get all that stuff done. But until next time, have a good time.